Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students and viewers. Welcome to my YouTube channel DigiLearnersPoint. In today's video, we are going to cover the solution of question number 2 of subject business statistics, and it is related to the assignment number 1. Its level is BA, it can't be BA. And the most important thing that this assignment is related to the examination part of AIOU, and it is related to autumn 2022. So let's start reading question number 2, then we will solve the related requirements of this question. Here are the 48 observations already given you the 48 observations, number of observations from some experimental research 83, and these are the raw data. So first requirement is construct frequency distribution, clearly mentioning the steps involved, and also obtain relative frequency distribution and relative cumulative frequency distributions. There is no need to graph, just prepare these three type of distribution: frequency distribution, relative frequency distribution, and cumulative relative frequency distribution in tabulated form. So let's jump into the Excel workbook to discuss the solution that I have already prepared for you. Here is the solution. I think this is a question number 2. Yes, question number 2. So look at this. I have taken data here as it is as given in the statement, but it is not in array or range form. So in the next column after color column B, I have sorted it in the ascending order. Look at this, and the number of observation as are 48 as given, as mentioned in the question statement. Let's recheck it with the help of our count. Select this column number C, and you will see that count is equal to 48. So uh, first step is to determine the minimum value of this series or sorted data. It is 38, and the maximum value of this is 98. You see, if the data is arranged in ascending or descending order, how quickly you are find the minimum and maximum value of the data. Range is equal to maximum minus minimum, and 99 minus 38 is 61. So number of observations are 48. Formula is equal to 2 raised to power k is greater than n, and k the number of classes for, and here n is equal to 48. So value of k, I have make it little bit programmatic. So if I'm going to be let's start from here. If I move from left to right, look at this. The number has been increased from 1 to 2, then I'm going to be 3, and now value of k is 4, and it is going to be too much high, 7 and 64. And when value of k is equal to 64, we will get the result 64, which is greater than 48. We will stop it here, and now we will get the number of observations. We will number of group or classes that we have get by this formula is equal to 6. Now we need to be find the class with our interval on the basis of which we are construct the number of 6 classes or groups. So how we will find this class interval? With dividing uh, this F4 this one F4 range, divide the range by the number of required classes, which is equal to 6. So 10.1. So it means we have 11 number of classes. So not number of classes, sorry, we have number of classes 6, and we have class interval width which is equal to 11. So look at this: 1 2 3 4 5 6. We have 6 number of classes or groups. The difference between the classes, yani upper class and lower class, is 11. If you count this one, 45 minus 35 is equal to 10, but we are including this 35, which makes equal to 11. So there is a need to add another column which is termed as tally, and you count. How you count this one? Look at the data. How many times, how many observations fall in this group 35, 45? Look at this 38, 42, 44. Only three first observations are belongs to groups 35 and 45 is equal to 3. Now move to the second group, which is 46 to 40, 46 to 56. So 47, 51, 51, 51, 54, 55 and 56. So let's start from here to 56. Look at this 9. 9 I sorry from here 8. So if you have a column of tally, so how can you how you return 8 in the column of tally? So first draw 1, 2, 3, 4 parallel lines and then make a diagonal cross on it. Then it will become a collection of 5 lines. Then you can easily identify there is one class of 5 lines. Then move to the other 1, 2, 3, then 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. Similarly, if you come to the third class, you will find 12 frequency. It means 12 observation are lies in this class 57 to 67. So again, you how will you find this one? There are two collection of 5 tallies and 2 extra lines which becomes equal to 12. Similar here we follow the same principle 9 and 4, and at the end if you add this frequency f is equal to frequency, then it will be equal to total number of observations equal to 48. This is called frequency distribution. Here you have construct frequency distribution. Now the second step is to determine the relative frequency distribution. How can you determine this? Divide each value of the f distribution with this total value, mean 3 divided by 48, 8 divided by 48. You will get the column of relative frequency distribution. So sum is equal to 1. Now the third and last requirement of this question is to determine the relative cumulative frequency distribution. So what will be happen? The first value is keep it as it is, and in each next consecutive value you will add the previous ones. 0.06 plus 0.17 you will get 0.23, and 0.23 plus 0.25 you will get 0.48, and you will go on. You will keep this process until the last value, and you will see that the last value is equal to the sum of the values of the relative frequency distribution 1. Relative frequency distribution is a way of representing data in terms of percents. So sum of the values is equal to 1. So if you there is no need to be add graph here. I already add graph here because for better understanding. So here your question is finalized here. So I hope you will find this question useful for all my viewers and students. And if you have any query, please ask me in comment section. If you found any mistake regarding calculation, please mention in the comment section. Or if you want to add something from your side to improve the quality of the solution, please drop your suggestion with logical arguments. Thanks for watching. Salam alaikum.